I just analyzed the death certificates of 1,000 failed SaaS startups, and 42% of them died from the exact same thing. But here's what's crazy, it's not what killed them, it's what they thought killed them. See, every founder I talked to said the same thing. We ran out of money, competition crushed us, our team fell apart. But that's like saying someone died from blood loss when they actually died from gunshot wound. The blood loss didn't kill them, the bullet did. And in the startup world, there is one bullet that's responsible for 42% of all the deaths. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly what it is, how to spot it, and most importantly, how to dodge it. Look, I've been in the product building space for over 5 years now. I ran a dev shop working exclusively with early stage startups, and I validated 2 products of my own that failed. Take Beamy, Casey Neistat's video sharing app. Raised $1.2 million, had a massive YouTube following behind it, built authentic video sharing platform. CNN bought it to just shut it down and hire Casey. Meanwhile, ConvertKit started a simple email marketing tool built by Nathan Barry in his spare time and grew it to 29 million annual recurring revenue. What's the difference? The first guy got shot by the bullet, the second guy never even stepped in front of the gun. So, what is this bullet that's killing 42% of the startup? They are building products that nobody actually wants. Not nobody wants it enough, not the market isn't ready, but nobody wants it. Period. CB Insights analyzed thousands of startup autopsies. 42% died from no market need. That's not a statistic, that's a massacre. But here's where it gets really twisted. These founders don't even know they're dying from this. They think they're dying from everything else. Picture this, you're a founder, you got this amazing idea. You quit your job, you convince your friends to join you, you spend months coding, perfecting features, obsessing over user experience, and you launch. Then crickets. So what do? You panic. We need more marketing. Our competitors are outspending us. We need better developers. You are trying to fix a leaky roof while your house is on fire. Here's what actually happening in your brain when this occurs. You are experiencing what psychologists call as confirmation bias on steroids. It's like when you're sick and you Google your symptoms, you have a headache, so you convince yourself you have a brain tumor. You ignore the obvious answer, you're dehydrated. Founders do the same thing. They see the symptoms, no revenue, no growth, no traction, and they diagnose everything except the real problem. Because admitting you built something nobody wants is like admitted you wasted years of your life. So your brain protects you by blaming everything else. Take Quibi, 1.7 billion raised, Hollywood talent, cutting edge technology. They built premium short form content for mobile. Problem? Nobody wanted a premium short form content for mobile. The market said, we already have TikTok, thanks. Dead in 6 months. Now look at Zoom. Video conferencing existed for years. WebEx, GoToMeeting, Skype for Business dominated the market. But Zoom solved a problem business actually had. Video conferencing that was reliable, simple, and didn't make you want to throw your laptop out of the window. One built what they thought was cool, the other built what customers desperately needed. Guess which one became the essential during the pandemic? So, how do you avoid becoming part of that 42%? Here's the framework that separates the survivors from casualties. Stop falling in love with your solution. Fall in love with your problem. Before Airbnb built anything, they lived the problem. They couldn't afford hotels. They put air mattresses in their apartment and charged people to sleep on them. They felt the pain first. Number 2, validate demand, not just the problem. Dropbox got 75,000 sign-ups from a 3-minute demo video before writing a single line of code. They proved people would actually use it, not just complain about the problem. Number 3, measure what matters, willingness to pay. If people won't pay for your solution, you don't have a business. You have an expensive hobby that's about to kill your startup. But here's what most founders screw up. They think validation is one-time thing. They validate once, build for 2 years, then wonder why nobody cares anymore. Market change, customer needs evolve. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. I know a founder who spent 18 months building features nobody asked for because he validated once in 2019 and assumed he was done. His customers had moved on, he hadn't. Product market fit isn't a destination. It's a continuous process of staying connected to your customers' evolving needs. Here's what you need to do right now. The pre-sale test. Before you build anything, try to sell it. If people won't pay for the promise, they won't pay for the product. Number two, the story interview. Stop asking, would you use this? Start asking, tell me more about the last time you struggled with this problem. Get stories, not opinion. Number three, the no code validation route. Test your idea using no code tools first. Build landing pages, run surveys, create mockups, validate demand before you write a single line of code. Now, I know what you are thinking. This all sounds great, but how do I actually do this validation stuff? Look, I've helped several founders avoid this 42% death trap. And the biggest thing I learned is that most people know they should validate, but they don't know exact steps to take. That's why I created the SaaS validation blueprint. It's a step-by-step guide that shows you how to validate your SaaS idea in just 4 weeks using no-code tools and proven framework with AI. You go from idea to paying customers without writing a single line of code. It's literally the exact process I use with my clients to make sure they never become a part of that 42%. Links in the description if you want, check it out. But whether you grab that or not, here's what I need you to remember. Recognizing that you might be building something nobody wants isn't failure, it's intelligence. It's the difference between being the part of 42% and being the part of success stories. So pause this video right now and ask yourself, what problem am I solving and how do I know people will actually pay for this problem? If you can't answer that with data, not assumptions, you're in danger zone. Drop a comment below with your biggest validation challenge. I read every single one and I will help you figure out what is your next step. Remember, 42% of the startups die because they build something nobody wants. Don't be statistic. Build something people can't live without and you will never have to worry about cash flow, competition, or any of those problems again. If this just saved you from probably wasting years of your life, hit the subscribe button. Your future self will thank you.